Caspa holders, welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all hanging in there right now for Caspa. So in today's video, I want to give you guys a quick update on what is exactly happening right now for Caspa. And as we all know, guys, okay, Caspa is still developing. We are truly in the early stages right now for Caspa. Okay, a lot of exciting things are about to happen. Okay, so as we know, okay, 10 BPS is soon enough going to be on the mainnet. It should be happening, next month in April, right? Or even early in the month of May, right? So in the next few months, guys, okay, 10 BPS will be finally on the mainnet. Very, very exciting news. This is obviously what we all, in fact, have been waiting for. And I really do believe, guys, truly, I really do believe sometime this year, 2025, we could potentially see Caspa being listed on these tier 1 exchanges like Binance and Coinbase, even something like crypto.com. It may not happen, okay, this year. And if it doesn't happen this year, it will eventually happen, guys. Okay, but I really do believe a Binance listing or even a Coinbase listing should be happening soon, right? Probably most likely sometime this year in 2025, right, for this bull market. And with that happening, we know Caspa is going to rally, guys. I'm telling us right now, Caspa will rally. We know Bitcoin, okay, will pump. We know alt season hasn't really started yet, okay? We are obviously seeing a delay happening right now for alt season. But once alt season does actually happen, Caspa is going to rally either way, right? So a lot of exciting things are happening for Caspa, guys, okay? And even long-term for Caspa, a lot of exciting things will be happening for Caspa. Remember, guys, okay, Caspa is still developing. We are right now in its early stages. So let's talk about it, guys, okay? Because there is, in fact, a fair few charts, some interesting charts that I do want to show you guys for Caspa for today's video. So before I show you guys these charts, I do want to give you guys a quick update on what is exactly happening right now for Caspa. So Caspa right now just below 8 cents. If we go to the 1 hour time frame, Justin's clearly see Caspa has in fact been pumping. Yesterday we saw Caspa pumping up over 8 cents. It actually reached over 8 cents. Okay, Justin's clearly see that. So that was fantastic to see. Okay, so yeah, it was great to see Caspa at 8 cents. Right now it's just below 8 cents, but it is still holding up very, very well, guys. Okay, it is looking pretty good for Caspa. Okay, it is recovering back up from 5 cents. As we know, a couple of days ago, we did actually see Caspa dropping to 5 cents. And right now, Justin's clearly see it's like having a V-shaped recovery, right? Justin's clearly see that. So it's looking pretty good. Who knows? Maybe 5 cents is the bottom. Maybe not. We may see Caspa dropping, back down to 5 cents once again. That could potentially happen. Who knows, right? And if it does happen, I'm buying more, of course. Like, who wouldn't take that as an opportunity to buy more Caspa back down at 5 cents. But who knows? 5 cent could potentially be the bottom, guys. Okay, it could potentially be the bottom. A lot of people, well, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but some people are saying Caspa is going to be dropping lower than 5 cents, maybe 4 cents. Yes, I agree, maybe 4 cents. But for Caspa to drop to 3 cents, okay, 2 cents, even a penny at a cent, I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, it's just personally, I think it's just a very, very low chance for Caspa to reach down to those low levels. Okay, so we will have to see, but so far Caspa is having a nice recovery from 5 cents. Okay, you guys can clearly see that. So Caspa today slightly up 1%. For the week, Caspa's up over 11 cents. Okay, 11%. So looking pretty good. For the month, it is still down over 22%. Okay, so still a great time to buy some Caspa. It's still below 10 cents. And as I told you guys many times, buying Caspa while it's below 10 cents, it's a golden opportunity, right? This is a huge blessing. This is truly a gift, right? To buy Caspa while it's super undervalued, right? It is truly undervalued, guys. But Caspa right now, as I told you guys, okay, it is recovering, okay, from 5 cents. So looking pretty good. The volume today for Caspa, nothing too crazy, $48 million. The market cap for Caspa is now back at 2 billion, above 2 billion. So that's fantastic to see, of course, right? The Caspa price has been rising, so of course the market cap will rise with it. So it's great to see that the market cap for Caspa is now back above 2 billion. The hash rate 1.19 exahash. The next reduction 20 days, and the next reward is 58 Caspa. So far, guys, this month of March, okay, Caspa's now flipped in the greens. We know, okay, at the beginning of this month in March, Caspa was actually in the reds, but right now, okay, Caspa's now flipped in the greens because Caspa has in fact been recovering back up to the upside. We are now seeing some momentum happening for Caspa, which is great to see. So it's understandable why we are in fact seeing Caspa pumping up to the upside back at 8 cents. But yeah, it's great to see Caspa, okay, as of right now, okay, up almost 2% for this month of March, and it's flipped in the greens now. Okay, it was a pretty slow start for this month in March. We were in the reds, and now it's flipped in the greens. So that is, amazing to see for Caspa. Okay, and as we know, February was not a great month for Caspa, right? It really wasn't. Okay, I mean, just as crypto in general, even Bitcoin was down, Ethereum was down, a lot of alts were down. February was just a terrible month for crypto this year in 2025, which usually does not happen. As we know, February is a very bullish month for Bitcoin, even for crypto. But for this time around, for this year 2025, things have changed, right? For this year in February, okay? But yeah, March is still looking pretty good, so we'll see what will happen, where we will end this month off, if it will be in the reds or will it be in the greens. We'll have to see, okay? And I will keep you guys updated on that. Now, Caspa just formed an inverse head and shoulders pattern. This is a bullish signal, okay? And this is, okay, I do agree, this is a very bullish pattern that Caspa is in fact forming here. Okay, so we saw Caspa at 5 cents, and now it's recovering from that low of 5 cents. Okay, so we are in fact seeing like a V-shaped recovery, like I said. So looking pretty good for Caspa. Okay, it is going back up to the upside. Who knows? We may see Caspa going back up to 10 cents. That would be amazing to see. But if it doesn't, great time to buy. Okay, truly, guys, this is a great opportunity to buy some Caspa while it's below 10 cents. So I want to show you guys this as well because it's actually very interesting. Okay, so momentum is building on Caspa as we speak. This could be driven by the recent news about the crescendo upgrade, but either way, it's looking primed for a pump. Caspa currency was an early mover in the last rally, and it would be great to see it lead the charge again in the next one. Still undervalued. Okay, and yes, it is, right? It's below 10 cents. So yes, Caspa is truly undervalued right now. Okay, now look at this, guys. Okay, the Bitcoin chart versus the Caspa chart. Okay, the long perspective. Okay, you guys clearly see it looks pretty similar, right? And it says here Bitcoin versus Caspa for those saying Caspa is dead before making baseless statements. Take a look at the structure of Bitcoin and Caspa. You said the same about Bitcoin when it corrected from 69K to 15K, and look where it is now. Caspa is the next big move that will surprise you. Caspa is the future, believe it or not. Okay, and I 100% do agree. What happened with Bitcoin, that's true. When we did see Bitcoin from 69K and it dropped all the way to below 16K, went to like 15K, a lot of people were saying that's it for Bitcoin. This is the end of Bitcoin. Bitcoin was going to $0, right? There was a lot of FUD happening for Bitcoin when we did see that drop happening back in 2022, right? But yeah, Bitcoin obviously, ever since early of 2023 to where we are right now, has formed this beautiful uptrend and has obviously reached back up to its previous highs, even reaching a new high, right? And that's going to be the same thing for Caspa. As I told you guys many times, we will see Caspa going back up to 10 cents and then eventually 15 cents and then eventually, of course, 20 cents. And it's going to break that resistance of 20 cents and it's going to be reaching a new high. That's going to happen for Caspa, whether you like it or not. Okay, so Caspa holders, be ready for that. Okay, accumulate and buy and DCA as much as you possibly can into Caspa while it's still cheap, while it's still undervalued, right? It's below 10 cents. This is a great opportunity to buy. Not financial advice, of course, always do your own research, but personally, guys, I think this is a great opportunity right now to buy Caspa. It's below 10 cents. Just think about that. Okay, when we do see Caspa going back up to 10 cents and then 50 cents and then 20 cents reaching a new high, will we see Caspa going back down below 20 cents? Probably not. And that's why, guys, personally, I'm buying as much as I possibly can while Caspa is still undervalued at 10 cents, right? So buy, guys. Okay, there's a great opportunity right now to buy Caspa below 10 cents. So as we know, guys, 10 BPS is about to happen. Okay, Caspa is the future of money. Will soon be 10 BPS on the mainnet. Like I said, on the mainnet, it should be happening next month in April or early of May. Okay, and you guys can clearly see, okay, this is lightning speed right here, lightning fast transactions for Caspa. Look at Caspa versus Bitcoin, right? Look at 10 BPS. This is going to be a game changer right now. Okay, it's at 1 BPS. Okay, you guys can clearly see that 1 BPS, but soon enough, right, it's going to be 10 BPS on the mainnet. That's going to be very, very exciting. As I told you guys many times, 10 BPS is truly going to be a game changer for Caspa. Like 10 blocks per second, crazy. Okay, like 1 block per second, that was already crazy enough. But 10 blocks per second, crazy, guys. And look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin does 1 block per 10 minutes. Just think about that. Like Caspa is just so much more faster than Bitcoin, like comparing it to Bitcoin, right? And they're both proof of work, right? You guys just clearly see that. So this is a game changer, okay? And this is why, okay, Caspa is just much, much faster than something like Bitcoin, okay? It really, really is, guys. Like Caspa is surely going to be the next big thing. What Bitcoin was supposed to be, okay, it's Caspa, right? So that's why, guys, I am very, very bullish for Caspa, especially for long term. As you guys know, I am bullish for Bitcoin long term, of course. Same with Caspa, right? I have that same exact mindset that I do with Bitcoin long term, I do with Caspa. Okay, these two crypto coins, okay, I am personally investing in and simply holding for long term because I understand where they are heading in the future, guys. Okay, and look at this, guys, right? I said here, so far 2025 investments going strong. Okay, and I showed you guys, okay, the power of DCAing into Caspa. And you guys can clearly see so far this year in 2025, I've been buying a whole bunch of Caspa. Okay, I sold some of my other altcoins, like for example, Cardano, and many more of these other altcoins that I've been holding. I've been swapping it to Caspa as well. Okay, and I've been buying Caspa, right? You guys can clearly see that, like, I've been going pretty heavy into Caspa, right? You guys can clearly see that. So this is the power of DCA. As you guys can clearly see, every week or so, okay, over a week, I've just been buying bits and pieces of Caspa, okay? So in my most previous video on Caspa, which was like 2 days ago, I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but you should definitely check it out. I bought some Caspa, okay? I invested $2,000 into Caspa. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out, okay? And by the way, guys, I appreciate all you guys for following me on X. If you guys are not yet following me on X, please do. I'm about to reach 1,500 followers, okay, 1,500 followers, which is insane. So I appreciate all you guys. But yeah, I pretty much just been talking about Caspa, okay? You guys can clearly see that. And of course, I've been talking about Bitcoin as well, right? We can't forget about Bitcoin. But yeah, if you guys are not following me on X, please do. I'm about to reach 1,500 followers, which is insane. But yeah, I appreciate, you know, all the support recently, guys, okay, on X, even on Instagram, even on YouTube, right? It's been absolutely amazing, and I know exactly who you guys are because I read the comments. But yeah, that's gonna do for me, guys. Okay, you guys clearly see Caspa right now back at 8 cents, looking pretty good. But I will keep you guys up to date on what's going to be happening with Caspa, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. You know, every single day I do talk about, you know, Bitcoin, I talk about Caspa, I talk about, you know, what's happening on the crypto space. So if you guys are in fact Bitcoin holders, Caspa holders, right, or in general, if you guys are, you know, in the crypto space, please consider subscribing. I would really, really appreciate that, right? Let's become wealthy together, right? So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.